We explain in terms of the Immigration Act 2002 South Africa that changing from a tourist visa Section 11 tourist visa to Section 11 volunteer visa is permissible under the Immigration Act as it is a change of conditions. There is a legal precedent and we expand on this below. In South Africa, the Immigration Act 2002 governs immigration matters. Change of conditions versus change of status. Section 10 of the Immigration Act 2002 distinguishes between a change of conditions and a change of status. Change of conditions. Section 10 allows for the renewal or extension of a visa, or the change of conditions attached to a visa. Change of status. Section 10 requires a new application for a different visa category, tourist visa, to volunteer visa. In this specific scenario, changing from a tourist visa to a volunteer visa is considered a change of conditions. Legal precedent. The court case that supports this interpretation is Bateau Star Fishing Ltd v. Minister of Home Affairs and others. In this case, the Western Cape High Court held that where an applicant seeks to change the purpose or conditions of their stay, but remains within the same category of visa, such application constitutes a change of conditions and not a change of status. This ruling implies that changing from a tourist visa to a volunteer visa, which falls under the same category, constitutes a change of conditions. Supporting legislation. Section 10 of the Immigration Act 2002 supports this interpretation. A foreigner who has entered the Republic in terms of a visa may apply for the renewal or extension of such visa, or for a change of conditions attached to such visa. Conclusion. Based on the Immigration Act 2002 and the Bateau Star Fishing Court case, changing from a tourist visa to a volunteer visa is considered a change of conditions, which is permissible under South African immigration law. In terms of the Immigration Act, what is a change of status and what is a change of conditions in the context of immigration law? A change of status and a change of conditions are two distinct concepts that have specific meanings. Change of status. A change of status refers to the process of changing from one non-immigrant or immigrant status to another. This typically involves switching from one visa category to another, such as changing from a tourist visa to a student visa, changing from a work visa to a family-based visa, adjusting status from a non-immigrant to an immigrant. Change of conditions. A change of conditions, on the other hand, refers to modifications to the terms or restrictions of an individual's existing visa or status. This may include extension of stay, change of employer or job title, change of educational institution or program, addition or removal of dependents to effect a change of status or conditions. Individuals typically need to file an application with the relevant immigration authorities, providing supporting documentation and meeting specific eligibility requirements. Change of status versus change of conditions under the Immigration Act. In the context of the South African Immigration Act, change of status and change of conditions refer to different processes regarding a foreign national's visa or permit. Change of status. A change of status involves altering the type of visa or permit a foreign national holds. This means that an individual may switch from one visa category to another, such as moving from a visitor's visa to a work visa. However, there are specific restrictions. Holders of visitors' visas and medical treatment visas are generally prohibited from applying for a change of status while remaining in South Africa. They must return to their country of origin to apply for a new visa type unless they meet certain exceptional circumstances, such as being the spouse or dependent child of a holder of a work or business visa. The Immigration Act allows for applications to change status only under prescribed conditions, typically requiring that the applicant is not in violation of their current visa terms. Change of conditions. A change of conditions refers to modifications within the same visa category, such as changing the terms under which an individual may work or study. For example, a holder of a work visa may apply to change their employment conditions. This principle in law is covered in a more recent constitutional case, Raymond and others versus Minister of Home Affairs and others. Case No CCT 17622 with judgment granted on December 4, 2023.